Mud cakes her boots, splatters her leggings and the gloves holding her broom. Brown specks freckle her cheeks. The mire covering Alicia Montero is the signature uniform of the impromptu army of volunteers who for a third day Friday shoveled and swept out the muck and debris that filled the small town of Chiva in Valencia after flash floods swept through the region. Spain's deadliest natural disaster in living memory has left at least 205 people dead with untold numbers still missing, and countless lives in tatters. As police and emergency workers continue the grim search for bodies, authorities appear overwhelmed by the enormity of the disaster, and survivors are relying on the esprit de corps of volunteers who have rushed in to fill the void. While hundreds of people in cars and on foot have been streaming in from Valencia City to the suburbs to help, Montero and her friends are locals of Chiva, where at least 7 people died when Tuesday's storm unleashed its fury.
We feel that we are abandoned by the government, and we are helping each other, but there are a lot also of thieves in the night, so we are scared also. So it is a nightmare, not also because of the blood, but because of the anarchy that we are living now.
I never thought this could happen. It moves me to see my town in this shape, Montero tells the Associated Press. We have always had autumn storms, but nothing like this. She says she barely avoided the floods when she was driving home Tuesday.
I'm angry, so angry with the government. I don't care what political party they are. I don't care. My flag is Spanish, so it shouldn't matter.
And that if she had got on the road 5 minutes later, she believes she would have been swept away like dozens of cars still stranded on the highway that crosses a floodplain between her town and the city of Valencia, about 30 kilometers, 18 miles, to the east. Tractors roar through Chiva's narrow streets, only briefly stopping or slowing to allow people to toss broken doors, shattered furniture and other debris into the beds before churning their way up, away from the epicenter of the destruction. Residents and volunteers meanwhile shovel and sweep out the layers of mud that coat the floors of the ruined shops and homes. The air abuzz with frenetic energy. People carry buckets of water from a large ornamental pool in a town square to wash away the mire. 3 young boys take a break to kick a soccer ball around on the slippery street. Newcomers are easy to spot because they are clean, but a few steps down Chiva's slippery cobblestones and they are quickly marked with mud. How many hours have we been at it? Who knows, Montero says, while taking a breather from cleaning near a gorge that was filled with a crushing wall of water just days earlier. We work, stop to eat a sandwich they give us, and keep on working. As much mud in the streets as if the waters had but newly retired from the face of the earth, is Charles Dickens' description of 19th century London in his novel Bleak House. In Chiva and other parts of Valencia, Paiporta, Massanassa, Barrio de la Torre, Alfafar mud has become synonymous with death and destruction. The mire flowed into houses and crawled into cars, smashing some vehicles apart and easily lifting and moving others.
I feel lucky because I'm alive, and I know many people died. I know lots of people don't know where their family are, and I know how much pain they're in, so I'm grateful because I'm alive. But that doesn't take away the responsibility of those people who tell us to get our votes, that they'll be with us. Because right now, in the hour of truth, they're not.
The storm this week unleashed more rain on Chiva in 8 hours than the town had experienced in the preceding 20 months. The deluge powered a flood that knocked down 2 of the 4 bridges in the town, and made a third unsafe to cross. The waters have now receded and the Civil Guard divers are gone. But police keep searching the gorge, smashed homes and underground garages, concerned that the mud could be hiding more bodies. There are so many people coming to help the hardest hit areas that the authorities have asked them not to drive or walk there, because they are blocking the roads needed by the emergency services.